Gashagua's party, DCP, is the party that, of course, is giving Ruto nightmares. And now William Ruto has decided. Hello, folks, welcome back. This is Dr. Politica, and of course, I am an analyst Peter Ogutu. Now, here in the court power in the said Kenya. Now, if there's a party that, of course, is giving William Ruto stressful days and nights, is DCP regarding Gashagua's party. This party is not a party to be joked with because this party is now sweeping the political waves in Mount Kenya. And this party is a party that all politicians who are eyeing to win seats in Mount Kenya will be using. And this will propel Rigathi Gachagua national politics. It will actually be undisputed, either kingmaker or frontrunner in the next elections. Because Gachagua is Ruto's greatest nemesis as for now. Because it is painful for him to go for the next election or to the next elections without Mount Kenya support, a region that, of course, voted for him to the man. And now, with Gashagua's, constant attacks, with Gashagua's constant, rebellion, Ruto stands no chance to, of course, get votes from Mount Kenya. That's the reality. Forget about people like Ichungwa. Ichungwa cannot even address Mount Kenya right now. During the weekend, it was just echoed. Yeah, it's true. It was echoed in front of Kindiki. There was someone in Kiambu. Eh? Do you expect someone like that to help you get votes from Mount Kenya Ruto? You can't. You can't expect Ichungwa to help you out. And this DCP party is a party that Ruto has to, of course, find ways of either buying from Gachagua or destroying it, but not violently, of course. But of course, doing it politically. But Gashagua's, adamant hatters, Gashagua's been adamant that William Ruto is a one-term. In fact, he's telling Gen Zs to actually not accept Ruto's rigging plans. Yeah, and of course, he said even that if the next elections it will be rigged, what happened in 2007 is just a Christmas, will be a Christmas party. He was trying to insinuate that the next elections will be tough for Ruto to rig. If he does it, then this will do whatever they did last year. That was this message. Before this message has caused panic in Ruto's camp. In fact, every day they call about they call for arrests. They want to arrest Gachagua because of these claims. You see, now they want to kill the messenger instead of killing the message. Because if it's about incitement, you remember very well, Oscar Sudi once said that Gachagua will, not Gachagua, sorry, that Ruto will win by force. And if Ruto does not get votes, he will look for votes and, of course, add them to Ruto's basket. He said that publicly, actually. And in fact, they've been just stamping that Ruto will be served 10 years. In fact, they even said that Ruto will go for 20 years. So those are the statements, not Gashagua's statement. And if Ruto wants, of course, to win Mount Kenyan votes, he should focus on only campaign, not harassing Gachagua. Campaigning. Yeah. You should find ways of, blocking Gashagua's attacks. But arresting abduction will only add salt to the injury. So the DCP party is the party repeat, and the DCP party is a party that, of course, will either make Gachagua the president or make him the kingmaker. The party will actually see Ruto serve one term if he's not careful enough. Yeah, because it's too hard to, of course, know what will happen in 2027. But if William Ruto is not, careful enough, this party will see himself at one term because this party will lock him, will actually stop Mount Kenya from thinking of voting for Ruto. The moment Ruto's allies cannot even address Mount Kenya region. And this explains why Ruto is frustrated, why he even wants to arrest Gachagua, because he's in pain, imagining that the region that made him the president is now turning against him. So who will be with him? Of course, Raila Odinga can't be trusted. Raila pia anataka ukiti. Yeye anataka president pia. So he can't be trusted. So the president is actually a man who is just in shock and who is actually trying ways, who is actually, looking for ways to be elected. But the only obstacle he has now is Raila Odinga. And of course, the biggest obstacle, yes, again, is regarding Gashagua, who's of course locking out of more Kenyan votes. This is just my opinion. Tell me, do you think this P party will make Ruto a one-term president? Because right now, he has even stopped the launch of the party. Ruto has stopped the launch of the party. Yeah? Because if he has the political wave it will cause after the launch in Kasarani. Millions will flock there and millions will celebrate the party and millions will chant Ruto must go. And as a president, that is the greatest fear a man in power will always have, to be removed or to be toppled. Tell me your comment. And of course, payment next time.